Hey everybody, it's Simeon. I'm still here. I am still around. I know it's been several months since I made my last video, but I'm here today. Been working, restructuring the business, relocated. Want to show you my new trailer build for several reasons. The first reason I want to show you my trailer build is because my very first video that I did, I got to redeem myself from it. Almost every other word that I said was I even had several people tell me, how many times is this dude gonna say This one guy was like, hey man, we need to get a counter on how many times he said So I gotta redeem myself from that. But at the time, I was just so frustrated with seeing people that are just getting in the pressure washing business spend money that they do not have to spend. It does not take thousands and thousands of dollars to get into the pressure washing business. All right, when I first started, we're talking about $1,500 trailer included. That was all I had. All right, I did not have $10, $15, $20,000 to go somewhere and get a complete setup. If you do have that, good for you. Most of us don't. Nevertheless, I apologize about that very first video. Here we go on this video. I have another video. Talk about dream big. Guys, girls, don't let anyone tell you that something is too big. Oh, you don't need all that equipment. You don't need to have this particular machine. This one, nobody's using that anymore. Everybody is switching to this. All right. I had a vendor tell me that, Simeon, why you got a 24-foot trailer? I mean, who's gonna pull it? Well, for me, it's easy. I know what equipment I have. I know what jobs I do. I know why I need a 24-foot trailer. Sometimes I even think I should have stepped up to a 28-foot trailer, to be honest with you. But, you know, don't let someone say you don't need something. They don't always know what you're trying to do. They don't see your vision. All right? What's in your head, what you dream about, you know, go out there and make it happen. It can happen. I had another guy tell me, I'm gonna show you guys my 12-volt system here in a second. Well, let's just look at it now. He was like, man, you got too many 90s, you got too many angles. It's gonna restrict the flow. It's not gonna pump out good. All right, so as you can see here, here's my 12-volt. All right, guys, see that one? Got a fat boy, and then you got a 5-gallon a minute one over there somewhere. All right, I got two. All right, so all I gotta do is hit the switch. I have a switch there for this one. I have another switch on the other side for the 5-gallon. So whenever one of them goes out, if they do, when they do, because they will, 12-volt systems are not the greatest, but they're perfect for what I do. You also have the, before I get far ahead of myself. So he told me, hey, you got too many restrictions on here. It's not gonna pump. They pump anywhere between 40 and 49 feet. I tested it the other day. All right, that's all I need. I have a ladder up there for I just get as high as I need to get, and then I just use the pump to spray the rest. I'm not spraying the top of a Superdome or the Cowboy Stadium or AT&T Stadium that it's called now. So I'm not trying to shoot way up there. All right, I'm staying in my lane. I'm doing the work that I do. All right, just because everybody else is switching over to another type of machine or something like that, okay, well, guess what? That may work good for them. I don't necessarily have to follow the trend of what everyone else is doing. All the equipment that you guys see is pretty much the same equipment from the other trailer with just maybe a few different things. Right here, the one on the left, these little 8-gallon tanks. The one on the left is my degreaser. The one on the right is for F9. All right? The tank in the front is spot-free water. If I want to clean somebody's RV, or if somebody said they want to get their car cleaned, or if I need to clean windows or something like that, that's what that is. The tank in the back, 500-gallon water tank. It's just a buffer tank for regular water. All of my machines are tied into those two water tanks. All right? On the back, got 3 tanks. Got this first one here, this 65-gallon water tank. which holds degreaser. The one in the middle, 125-gallon bleach tank, and then the other one on the side there is another 65-gallon mix tank. I'm old school. I love mixing my chemicals, all right? I'm not worried about that it takes me 20 or 30 minutes to mix it. You guys know about the proportioners. I think they're great. If I had a crew, if I had several trucks, every truck that I owned would have a proportioner on it. Reason being is because it's going to save you, because all you got to do is just turn the knob and it's going to just automatically change the percentage just like that on the fly. I love using my brain. I love looking at a building, let's say this building right here, and looking at it, I walk around it and I say, oh, you know what, it's going to take me this long. I'm going to use probably about 150 gallons of chemicals, for example. I mean, I don't know, all right? I'm just saying. So I like that, all right? I like blackjack. I want to see how close I can get to 21 without going over. I love golf. Now how close can I get, to the hole? I love that challenge. The proportioner it eliminates your brain, all right? I love using my brain. Like I said, it eliminates that, all right? You don't have to think anymore. Like they always say, use it or lose it, all right? If you stop going to the gym, guys, you're gonna lose your muscle tissue. You stop going to the dentist, your teeth are gonna rot and fall out, all right? Use it or lose it. So me, I'm not ready for a proportioner yet. I am not ready for a proportioner yet. Try to say that fast. All right, I'm just not. So, if you have one, good. I see guys with them. I know guys with them. They love them. They talk highly of them. They give them A+, yada, yada, yada. Hey, good. Simeon, hey, he's not ready for one yet. That's all I gotta say. I'm not saying that I'm not ever going to get one, because they say never. I'm just not ready for one now. For the work that I do day in and day out, it doesn't require that I have one just yet. All right? So guys, you make the call. All right? Looking the part. Let's talk about that. Guys, you gotta clean your trailer up. Look the part. Look like you know what you're doing. That's step one. It's appearance. You can't walk into these places looking raggedy and expect someone to give you a, $10,000 or whatever account, or even $1,000 account. All right? You're creating a hurdle. You're putting a hurdle in front of yourself. All right? You don't need any extra hurdles. All right? Business is hard enough. You got to look the part. Now, after you look the part, you got to do quality work. Because looking the part, it's not going to keep you there. It's going to only keep you there for a little while. Then they're going to realize, oh, this guy doesn't really know anything. It's like, I remember back in the day, we used to play pickup basketball. We'd be at the gym, we'd be outside the park. Some tall guy walks in. He automatically gets picked because he looks the part. We don't know if he can play basketball or not. If we find out that he does, cool. But if we find out that he doesn't, oh man, he don't get picked up anymore. Looking the part's gonna only keep you there for a little while. All right, because eventually you're gonna have to step up and you're gonna have to show what you can do. All right. Same brand equipment. I'm a Landa guy. All right. Maybe one day I'll switch. But for now, I love the Landas because, for one, if any of my machines go down, more than likely I can take something off of one of the other machines, and keep it going. I just like it that way. And I see other guys with, they have these other brands and they'll have all the same brand. That's the way. If you can do it that way, good. But I know sometimes you'll run across a deal that you just cannot pass up. You know what I mean? So, it just works. Be different. All right? I had one guy tell me the other day, oh, everybody is switching over to this. Everybody is going with this. Well, guess what? I'm not everybody. You know, I like to be just a little bit different because I want to stand out. I don't want to just blend in. All right. So sometimes you just have to, you know, don't just do what everyone else is doing. Test their theories. If they say, oh, this is going to work better for this, okay, well, test that theory out. If they say you need to put this fitting on, test it out. You may not want it. It may not work for what you're trying to do. Some things work for this person. Some things work for that person. All right. One other thing here, guys, before I go, grow in time. Don't try to rush it. There have been deals that I am so glad that I did not get because I wasn't ready for it. And if I would have got it when I wanted it instead of when I was ready for it or blessed for it, I would have failed. So grow in time. Don't rush it. All right? Plant the seeds. It'll grow. Keep watering. Keep working on your craft. Getting better. You'll get there. It's not going to happen overnight. I don't care how many videos you watch. I watch YouTube videos all the time. I don't think there's a video that I haven't seen. All right? Grow in time. I don't care what you see, or you see somebody, me, for example, if you see, oh, Simeon, he has it together, oh, he got this nice trailer. Guys, everything that glitters ain't gold, the old saying. All right? I have my struggles just like someone with 1% of what my trailer is. All right? But I keep, you got to keep going. So don't let no one fool you that everything is always perfect all of the time. Oh, they got these accounts, they have this equipment. No. All right? I mean, it's just something. Grow in time. All right, guys? Hey, I'm out. I hope it won't be that long before the next video, and I hope I didn't bore you. And, oh, that going, so look, let me just stop while I'm ahead. Y'all take it easy. Bye.